Oh, come on.
Tina is looking for a second date update with a guy named Mel. Hey, Christina, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing okay. Thanks.
Great. So let's start from the beginning. How did you meet Mel, and how was that first date? How'd that go?
Well, I met him online, and I mean, the first date was great. He's really, really nice, like so nice, unbelievably nice.
Well, we like nice people.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I think I really, really like this guy, and I just hate that I have to call you guys to find out what I did wrong.
Yeah. Does it lead you to believe that maybe he's not so nice after all when he just disappears like that?
I can't get myself to believe it. I don't know. I really cannot see him not being like this amazing guy.
Right.
But yeah, we went out to dinner and we had a couple drinks. But like we didn't get crazy or anything like that. It was relaxing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We talked about basically everything, which is what I really liked about talking to him. Like we could talk about literally anything. I really liked hearing him talk about his work because he's the second grade teacher, and like how adorable is that?
Yeah. Like
That's pretty
cute.
sweet. And Tim, you taught preschool for a while, didn't you?
I did, 5 years.
Oh my God. I bet people just thought you were just sexy and adorable as hell, didn't they?
I'm sure. I don't know.
You had no issues scoring when you told.
I was doing Where is Thumpkin, and making finger painting projects.
So cute and sweet. So yeah, I could see where you'd find that attractive.
Yeah, he loves those kids. It was so sweet, and he wants kids of his own, and I think he's going to be a really great, great dad. And here's the thing, he's super smart. Like not that many grade school teachers, are really that smart.
What do you mean?
That's not very nice, actually.
Well, he got offered a job at NASA, and he chose to teach 7-year-olds. So,
Oh, he's that kind of smart. I see. what you're
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that smart. I mean, I swear this guy's perfect, and he's kind and considerate, and I love the way, this is a big deal for me, the way he talked to our server, like just sincere and genuine, and he walked me to my car afterwards and hugged me. He said he had a nice time getting to know me, and I said I did too. So, I don't know, it just was perfect, and it's been a couple days, and I haven't heard from him, and so I sent him a text.
And he did not respond to said text?
Yeah, he responded, because I wrote him saying, thank you for a nice time, and he wrote back with, you're welcome, and a smiley face. So what does that mean? I don't know.
You're welcome.
Well,
I don't know.
We always talk about on this show adding emojis to things so you know the context.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So a smiley face is usually a good emoji that's added. I add it all the time.
Yeah, but then ghost. You're welcome. Smiley face. Nothing.
Yeah,
That
the ghosting
sucks.
part.
Slightly softer ghost.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to do, and I don't know how to interpret that text at all.
All right. Well, let's just call him up.
Let's do it.
We'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll call Mel, get his side of the story, get his take on you and his date with you as we continue with Second Date Update here with Jeff and Jen at Cincinnati's Q102.
Good thing there's a
I popped over for a yard party, went in for a drink, and saw them all lined up on my friend's kitchen counter. Supplements. One for this, one for that. There's got to be a better way to be healthy, right? Well, there is with AG1. Hey, it's Jen. AG1 is the daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. Every scoop is packed with a science-driven formula of 75 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and whole food sourced ingredients. If you're tired of taking so many supplements, it's great. It's perfect for better gut health, immune system support, and mental clarity. It even gives you a boost in energy and actually tastes great. AG1 replaces your multivitamin, probiotic, and more in one simple drinkable habit. Just mix 1 scoop of powder in water once a day. If you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/JJP. That's drinkag1.com/JJP. Check it out. Oh, it feels like money just flies out of my account and I don't know where it's going. I see $5.95 to this thing and $6.95 to this thing and $19.95 to this thing. And I'm like, what is that? Because, basically I'm not all that great managing money. Hey, it's Jen. And that is why a service like Rocket Money is so good for people like me. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills. Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions, and for any you don't want anymore, simply hit cancel. It is that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget and get alerted if anything looks off. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money. It saves the average person up to $720 a year. Stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way. Go to rocketmoney.com/JJP. rocketmoney.com/JJP.
Little recap.
All right, Christine met a guy named Mel online. They got together for a great dinner and seemed to get along well. She says Mel's a super nice guy. Fun, interesting to talk to, smart guy. Seemed like there'd definitely be a second date. You know, if not, they'd at least be good friends. But after they went out, she never heard from the guy again. Well, she did briefly. She said, hey, thanks for a great evening. And he texted back, you're welcome, with a smiley emoji. So I don't know what happened there because she hasn't heard from him since. And it's been nothing but dead air from Mel. And unless there's anything else we need to know, Christina, before we make the call, now's the time.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I got everything.
All right, let's call Mel.
Hello?
Hi, can we speak to Mel, please?
This is he.
Mel, it's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm doing great. Not every day you get a call from a radio.
Well, I love that attitude, man. I love that you're willing to roll with it and go with it.
Yes, man. It's a little embarrassing. My coworkers are gonna love this.
That's fun.
They listen to y'all, so I can only imagine what they're gonna say.
Well, great. We got a very nice phone call about you from someone who is an admirer. This is someone you've met, someone you've hung out with. We're talking about Christina. She told us about your great date and what a nice, super smart guy you are. And she was hoping you guys could get together again.
I mean, I wish I wasn't being put in this situation right now, but she's really nice, and we did have a good time, and we were able to converse very easily. And while we were talking, there was just some things that she talks about and beliefs that I'm just not in alignment with.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Religious beliefs or political beliefs? What are we talking about?
So I teach 7-year-olds, so I have to be careful with who I associate with, and I can't have someone around who talks about having been abducted by aliens.
Who's been abducted by aliens? She's been abducted by aliens?
According to her, yes. One of our topics of conversation was that she was abducted by aliens. I mean, she really believes that happened to her.
Mm.
She said, she had actually gone out to Area 51 trying to channel the ones who took her, and just went on and on about how she was bummed that she couldn't get out there to storm Area 51. I mean, after the whole viral thing happened. I mean, I don't
I was kind of bummed I didn't get to go to that too.
I think it just turned into a big party. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, with the band.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sitting there hearing this, thinking like, okay, where's the punchline? She must be kidding around, but she was very serious.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm sorry, but
speaking as a guy who, because we understand you had an opportunity to work with NASA, it doesn't sound like you're convinced.
no, I mean,
Like, if this is someone who you're just like, yeah, okay, I'm out, that tells me that you think she's a little,
Flighty.
she's a nice girl, very attractive, and we had a good time. But with my job, can you understand why I can't have that getting back to my parents, the parents of the kids?
So even if you did believe it, it wouldn't be something that you would want to be public.
Yeah, and
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of a time I'm like, why would you share that kind of information? I don't know. Yeah,
Okay,
it
well,
baffles me.
yeah, I understand. Let's ask Christina if she'd like to jump in here and respond. We do have Christina on the line. Christina, you still with us?
You seemed genuinely interested in what I was saying. Like, you asked me questions. I thought you were taking me seriously. That's so disappointing. And I don't want to go into details here, but this is something pretty private to me. but it's real, and I'm not going to lie about it, and I'm not alone.
I meet people every once in a while that make me think that there are aliens living amongst us.
Well, thank you, Jen.
You're welcome. Hell, I look in the mirror and sometimes I wonder about myself.
Does it really, though? Because as just listening to this conversation, I feel like when you set that up with, hey, I can't have this stuff around me because, I'm a teacher and there's kids around, my mind went to a very different place than, she thinks there's aliens around sometimes. I thought you were going to say,
she's a neo-Nazi.
right, or, kinky stuff, or...
Right. She's a porn star.
Can't you just say, oh, she thinks she was abducted. Okay, cool, whatever.
Well, no, I understand that we're all entitled to our opinions. I'm not one to bash other people's beliefs, but I'm a man of science. I believe in fact, and that is not fact.
At least not yet. Not proven anyway.
Like I said, I believe what is in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Tangible. What's tangible.
Proven science.
Thank you.
Until proven otherwise.
Until proven otherwise.
There you go. All right. Well, Christina, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty disappointed. I don't know what to say.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's hard when you're vulnerable with somebody and you think they're on the same page with you and
they're not.
And then they're not.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't share that with everybody. Like, I don't just tell everyone my story. I thought we had a connection, so I was just being real with him.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, I'm sorry, Christina, and again, thank you for the time, and I just, wish you the best.
See, to me, he's still like a nice guy. This is why it's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still being super nice about it.
Definitely a nice guy, for sure. Well, Mel, thank you for taking the call. We appreciate that. And
Oh, no, thank you.
Christina, don't be a stranger. Stay in touch with us. If we can ever make a call for you again, don't hesitate to reach out.
Okay, I will.
The truth is out there, Christina.
Yes, and I know it.
All right, if you need help with a second date update, email Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.